Yo, what up? Welcome to another video. This is Wahl Barbero, and today we're going to be doing a mid-drop fade. So let's start with this tutorial. With a trimmer, we create the foundation, making sure we go up about 2 fingers width, and everything below that, we're gonna cut it off. Doing this all the way around. Before we move to the next step, we're gonna make sure we clean up everything with the trimmer. Quick barber tip, always dust off your work area. Okay, now let's use our shaver, making sure we clean up all that stubble and giving ourselves about a finger's width from that line. That way we don't create a harsh guideline and it's easier to erase. Barber tip number 2, always disinfect your tools. With our clipper, lever all the way open, we're going to create a guideline about a finger's width, making sure we go all the way around, not just one side, because we don't want to do all the steps 3 times, we want to do it just once. Now with our clipper, lever all the way up, we're going to raise that guideline we created with our trimmer, making sure we go all the way around. Now, using the number 1 guard, lever all the way up, we're going to create a guideline about a finger's width, making sure we go all the way around. Now let's open up the lever. This is a 1.5. We're gonna go up about a finger's width, making sure we do the flickering motion to not create a harsh guideline, and always going all the way around. Okay, using a half guard, lever all the way open. Close it as needed in small increments to erase that guideline we created with our half of the machine to the number 1. Now, let's use our 1.5 guard, lever all the way open. Simple math is 1.5 plus another half is equivalent to a number 2. So, we're gonna go up about a finger's width, making sure we do that circular motion to not create another guideline. All we're doing is knocking down some bulk. Now, let's go back down, lever all the way open, close it as we need it in small increments, making sure we're using our corners to start detailing our haircut. Let's use clipper of a comb to blend in all the bulk. When doing this, we're gonna make sure we angle our comb. We don't go all the way up. We're gonna put it in, angle it towards you, and then cut the hair that sticks out. Be very careful when doing this because you don't wanna cut a big chunk of hair and leave a pothole on the head. Wow, this is looking great. Finally, let's move down to the beard. We're gonna fade in the sideburns and line it up. When fading in the sideburns, we're gonna do the same steps we did to our fade, but this time in a small area, and instead of going up, we're going down. So we start with a 0 guard, a half guard, 1 and 1.5. Let's line up the edge up, comb all the hair up, clip it with the alligator clips, and we comb the little stubble down, start from the middle all the way to the right, and then again from the middle and all the way to the left. Okay, now let's do some shear work. We started off by damping all the hair. Then we created our initial guideline. We pick up the front of the hair, we create that guideline, and we move to the left side, then to the right side. Now let's do our second guy line. We're gonna section out the hair like if we're doing a little mohawk. So first, we comb the hair on the right side, then on the left side, and we leave about ½ an inch of a little mohawk in the middle. Now we're gonna pick up our hair and we're gonna use that first guy line to guide us to cut the rest of the hair. And we're gonna go all the way to the back of the head. Now, in small sections, we're gonna pick up our hair. We're gonna use that middle guy line to guide us into trimming those hairs that stick out. And we're gonna do this in small increments, moving all the way to the back. Now, to trim the hair on the far right, we're gonna use our fingers and we're gonna plant them on the head. And we're gonna use our knuckles as a guide. All we do is lift our knuckles on a 45-degree angle until we only have a little corner sticking out of hair. So we plant our fingers, lift our knuckles, and now we cut the little corner. Now we move to the left side. We pick up our hair in small sections, making sure we use the middle guy line as our guide. Now we're just double checking our shear work, making sure we cut off any flyaway. Barber tip number 3. Every time we use a straight razor, we make sure we change the blade on every client. Okay, let's go back down to lining up our beard. I know you're wondering why I left the top of the beard without lining it up, and that is because I like to use the razor. With my thumb, I stretch up the cheek. Then I pick a point A and a point B and I create just a straight line. That way when I let go of the cheek, the beard curves down. Now we do the same on the other side. We pick point A and point B, then we stretch out the cheek, making that straight line with a razor. That way when we let it go, it makes that curve and it's more identical to the other side. Now let's do our final details. Let's put the cherry on top and style as needed. Phew, we're gonna make this look amazing. Last barber tip, always make sure you clean all the hairs off the neck.